Well, another tropical storm is taking aim at the U.S. Gulf Coast. Zeta strengthened into a tropical storm yesterday. Is expected to become a hurricane by early Tuesday. Zeta is currently forecast to make landfall Wednesday between central Louisiana and the Florida Panhandle. It is the 27th named storm of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. Brittany, are we out of letters, Brittany?
We're not. I mean, we're on the Greek alphabet. We got all the way through Omega. We can
well,
still
that's
go
what I'm
to.
saying. Like, can we just be done? I mean, the poor people there in the Gulf are just.
Yeah. So Baton Rouge in Louisiana, New Orleans. We've got this powerful system that's still coming their way. By Wednesday morning, we'll be making landfall. I do have the new track here from the Hurricane Center. They just put out another advisory, so we're going to see this now. Here's the storm. It's got max sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. Looks like here's the upgrade. They just upgraded it. It's 70 miles per hour now. Once it reaches 74, that's when it becomes a Cat 1 hurricane. So those sustained winds have increased. Looks like probably this morning, this early afternoon even, it'll be a Cat 1. It'll make landfall. This is showing near Cancun over the Yucatan Peninsula. This is in the wee morning hours tomorrow. Additional forward speed is going to pick up. So it's still a very slow mover. Over the weekend, it was really stationary. Okay. So here's the new track, because I just heard this come down. So I'm seeing this as you're seeing this right now. This is showing, this is Wednesday afternoon now by about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Still off the coast, but it looks like now the cone has been shifted a little bit further east from the previous track. New Orleans, you're right in the dead center of that. And here we are putting this over the Tennessee Valley. This is wee morning hours on Thursday. This is showing tropical force winds still gusting at about 50 miles per hour. So this means for the Chattanooga area, for the Tennessee Valley, we are going to probably have some gusty winds with this system beginning late Wednesday into Thursday morning, besides heavy rainfall, besides some thunderstorms. So this is the newest track, and then it eventually becomes a depression, but it won't become a depression, it looks like, until Friday. So this thing could still be a tropical storm when it's over us by midweek. So here's the latest Vipercast. I'm going to break this down hour by hour. Here's this morning. Not much going on except for some low visibility, some sprinkles across the higher elevations today, but I do not see anything really measurable today for the Tennessee Valley. As we kind of pull back, you can see that moisture. Here's that rain that starts to begin, some of the tropical moisture from Zeta. That'll begin to lift towards our area on Wednesday night. Now the Vipercast 3K only goes out until 5 o'clock Wednesday night. So this is showing that moisture still to our south. Now the 15K run is showing that moisture kind of over our western half during that period. The takeaway is the rain will be increasing on Wednesday night. Pockets of heavy rainfall, very likely. So we will have to keep an eye on localized flooding. Potentially some minor river flooding too. Thursday morning, it will be wet. I want you to plan for Wednesday and Thursday, especially Thursday morning. Plan for a slow go Thursday. Heavy rain will be ongoing during the commute, and then it looks like by Friday morning, the system will finally be out of here. So plans that you've got for Friday night, maybe you've had plans to go to a football game. Their ground is going to be soggy on Friday night. As that system moves out, we get cooler air that moves in behind it just in time for the weekend, just in time for our trick-or-treaters. Until then, the mild air is with us. Here's Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning. There's that green color. When we start to get those blue colors, that indicates 40s. I don't see a lot of that, but we start to flirt with it come Saturday and both Sunday morning. So it is going to be getting cooler. We just have to wait for it. Here's our forecast highs. Usually this week, 70 to 69. So we're above that next few days here. And then we start to see things drop a little bit. That's mainly from the rainfall that we get. And then by this weekend, it looks to be a little bit more comfortable with lower humidity too. Halloween day, this is preliminary for doorbell ringers at 6 o'clock. I'm putting us in the low 60s. As Halloween day gets closer, we'll be pinpointing that for you for the trick-or-treaters. There's your new 7-day forecast. I will be back in the next half hour. We'll talk about more fall color peaking in the Tennessee Valley. Stick around.
Brittany, thank you. You were the perfect color for it today to talk about
well,
that.
I
You kind of match. Good planning there, if you planned.